Good morning, everyone. This is a rainy, rainy, rainy weekend, Memorial weekend. And it is Saturday, and it's a good day for me to stay inside and just chill. So I'm going to do some collage today for the weekend collage with the weekly prompt challenge from Marguerite Miller. And today I'm working on week 21. And the prompts are text in a foreign language. I just got this book in a Happy Mail. So I am going to use some of this German text. Something stapled. Well, I brought some tickets in here and my stapler, so I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to use. I could just use a scrap of paper or something. Something related to coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't have anything related to coffee. So I'm going to skip that and use the bonus. Then we have a postage stamp. I looked in my binder and I found this. So it's got an assortment of stamps, so I could use all of them or some of them. Something with wings. And I got this page out of a bird book. And tissue paper or napkin is the bonus. So I have assorted tissue papers and napkins. There's just some text and some stripes and there's a frame, some frames there and some flowers and birds. So we'll pick something out of that. But I believe that the bird will have to be the focal image of this collage. So let's get this bird going here. So, like I said, today's Saturday. It rained. We had big thunderstorms Wednesday. So it rained a lot on Wednesday. I don't remember if it rained Thursday. Yeah, it did. It did rain Thursday. Yesterday was Friday. It rained all day Friday. So I got my sneakers completely drenched on Wednesday. I told you about the saga of trying to go get my hair cut and getting caught in that one of those torrential thunderstorm downpours. And I had to walk through puddles to get to the salon. So my shoes, my sneakers were totally soaked through. So the next day I put them out on my deck. Well, actually late that day, the sun was out and it was warm, so I put my sneakers out on the deck to dry off. And then it poured again and I didn't know it. So my sneakers are still wet. They're inside now. But it's just been raining for days and days. It rained all day yesterday, all night, last night. It's still raining. The forecast showed that it would stop around noon, but it's not showing that anymore. Also, the forecast showed that we would have a non-rainy day on Monday, Memorial Day, because I wanted to go to the flea market. We get lots and lots of vendors on Memorial Day. And now it's showing there's a 40% chance of rain on Monday. And even if it doesn't rain, the field will be soaked. So I have mixed feelings about that because I am limiting stuff that I buy. So maybe it's a good thing, but Memorial Day flea market is so fun because there's so much. I got so much good stuff last year. But I guess we'll just take it as it comes. There would be a lot of vendors there on Monday, a lot more that I never usually see. And if it rains, they won't come, and then they won't come the next week because they only come on the big holiday weekends. So it's okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to keep those leaves on If I decide I don't want them, I can cut them off. It adds some interest. Kind of looks like some bonus wings on his back. He's a pretty bird, and it's a very beautiful illustration. Okay, got that. Let's get some of this German text. Something stapled. I think I like the yellow. And I have copper staples in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to leave them in a strip or staple some together like that. I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to set that aside and wait. For the napkin or tissue paper, let's see what we can do with one of these frames. Not sure if I want to do that. If I was Mod Podging it, it would make it more transparent. So I'm not sure. I'm not Mod Podging it. I could use some of these bright flowers. Ugh. This one's really stuck on there. Use the frame like that so I'm not covering up his head. I do like that black and white frame. A stamp. and something stapled. I think I like that layout, so what I think I will do, I've got these two. I want to staple this frame to the tickets, but the bird is sandwiched in between, so it could be a little tricky. But let's try that. Let's attempt that little trick. Start by gluing down this piece because that's the easy part. I think I will ink that a little bit. It's easier to lay it down. So, if you're in the U.S., how's your Memorial Weekend going? Do you have fine weather or rainy weather? I'm not sure how widespread this rain is, but it's probably pretty widespread because it's lasting so long. I was even thinking about going up to the Barnes flea market today. Not that there's nothing extra there for Memorial Weekend because those vendors are already there. They live there. They have stalls set up there. So no new vendors come in for holiday weekends. But I go every once a month, and I started going on the first weekend, the first Saturday of the month this year, but there are 5 Saturdays this month, I believe, so it's been a month since I've been there. So I was thinking of going today, but since it's still raining, I decided to just stay home today. All right, what I think I will do is glue the bird to the napkin and work with that as one piece. Or tissue, this is tissue paper. Okay, now I will, where'd my rooster stamp go? He was pretty cute. He's here. I will staple that. I want to glue it, but I will use a staple in it too. Okay, and I will glue and staple the tickets. And then all I have to do is lay that piece down, and that's everything. Text in a foreign language, something stapled, postage stamp, something with wings, and tissue paper. I'm going to use this glue for the tickets because they're a little heavier. And I need some glue on the bird's head. Okay, I think I like this one. I like it on the pink paper too. I didn't do collages on those 2 pages yet. Those are not going to be prompted collages. I'm just going to do my own thing on those 2 pages because that's the back of one signature and the front of another. All right, I have text in a foreign language, something stapled, nothing related to coffee, postage stamp, something with wings, and tissue paper. Today is May 29th. And then we'll go back and look at all the May ones before we move on to June next week. I've seen people, like at the beginning of this week, I saw week 21 being done already, so I don't know if I'm a week behind or what. Or maybe I just do mine at the end of the week and others do theirs at the beginning of the week. It doesn't matter. Can't get it off my finger. So there's this week's collage. I think that's one of my favorites. Okay, here's the first one we did in May with squares, quote, a postal item, got 2 stamps, a pen or a pencil, and something that represents summer. Here is May 8th, an animal, a travel item, something in black and white, and then I colorized it at the bottom. Something written or drawn with your non-dominant hand. So I wrote that quote with my left hand and a triangle. The 15th, portion of a food or drink label. Well, I have the whole drink label or food label right there. A portion of a postcard or letter. An advertisement. I didn't use the advertisement. Something with wheels. She has roller skates. Money. And something blue. And then May 22nd. Piece of fabric right there, a label, a plant, a sticker, and an art scrap. And then I added these doodles because I felt like this page just really needed that. Okay, and then this week's. Moving on to June next week. Some of these are very challenging, some come together much more quickly and easily. I think it depends on my mood and the prompts and what I pull out from my stash. If I'd pulled out something different, then who knows what this collage would look like. But I really like that one. I am going to try to do a quick little collage in my little blue book while we're here. I didn't even look at these. These are things I stuck in there last week after we finished. We did these. We've done these 2 different weeks. And now I'm going to go to the back of the book and do the next spread back here, which keeps the book from getting misshapen if I work from the 2 ends to the center. So I did not choose a quote or a picture or anything yet, but I had these stuck in here. This says, "Enjoy the simple moments." It's the only quote I have right here. So let's choose a picture that will go with that. Got some background pieces here. I think we'll go with her. And I love this background. It goes well with what is on her. I just had my little scissors cutting out that bird. Where did they go? Clean up my mess, maybe I'll find it. Isn't that odd? There's not that much stuff on my table. I should be able to see my little scissors. Got my stapler, got my big scissors. Here's my little scissors. All right. Now we're back in business. I'm leaving some of this beige background around her to separate her from the teal background that I'm going to add, and if I don't like it, I can come back in and cut it off. Love this color. I would have done it that way, but then those images would have been on there. The birds were upside down. And we'll still get some of that pink color in it this way. Or green. A little bit of pink, I guess. I cut that a little bit wide, or tore it a little wide. And a little tall. I will round that corner If I was ambitious, I think it would be a great day for fresh cinnamon rolls. Maybe I'll just have to make myself ambitious enough for that. Make me some cinnamon rolls or sticky buns. 'Cause I make them from scratch with the dough that has to rise. Takes a while. Has to rise twice. Once as the dough and then once after it's formed into the rolls. But it's so good. Okay, do I want to leave it like this? Maybe I'll cut it a little bit closer to her, but leave a border. Maybe it doesn't need the border because she's pretty black and white. And that color that's at the base of her might help her blend right into the background that I've put on. It's a pretty simple page for that Enjoy the Simple Moments quote. But I'll do some inking on this page also. Isn't that a gorgeous door? I want to go through that door and see what's there. I love doors and windows. I think I'm going to put a little washi tape down this edge because there's a little more border showing than I want. Looking for a narrow one in the color that I want. What would a black and white stripe do here? I like that. Just drop my glue stick on the ground. Might as well trim this corner while I'm at it. If I make some cinnamon rolls, I can enjoy the simple moment of eating a warm cinnamon roll later. Get my Stabilo all pencil. I don't think it's showing up. Stabilo. Sorry about that. And well, I'm going to draw around her. I think the background up here is too dark for this. I'll use the white. And I'll draw around these words. And the edge of the page. I just won't do that edge. And then I wet the pencil with my water brush and kind of smear it. This background paper that I used is a matte, so this works really well on it. The image is glossy, so when I do this, the water will bead up on it, but it will smear it. I feel like I do need this around, so I'll kind of put it on the cream colored background. Okay. I don't think I'll use the white pencil or the white pen a lot, but I will use it some. And this is a Signo, S-I-G-N-O, Uniball in white. It's a white paint pen, basically. So I'm just going to get the paint flowing. And let's see. I'm going to go around some of these shapes in the background. And I'll go around these words that are on the dark part of the background. It just adds some highlights and interest. So like I said before, these pages are really fun and relaxing to do because you don't have to think too hard. I know what I'm going to do. I don't have to think about technique because I'm just going to glue and then use these two pencils to make my marks. And it just gives me something fun and enjoyable to do, and something enjoyable to look at when the book is done. I don't think I need any in her hair, because her hair is white, so it wouldn't show up. I do like to make the dots in the hair following the lines of the hair. And I like the way her hair is. This would be fun to do, but it won't show up on the white. So I would like to add a little color to her cheek, but it makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. Let me try it though. Oh, let's see. I thought I had a pale pink distress ink. It's not quite as vibrant as the distress oxides, but must be I got rid of that one. It probably dried up. Yeah. I am going to get my markers. And I think I have a pale pink in here. Got a couple. So I'm going to try them out on scrap paper. I'm going to take my water brush again. And this might not work very well, but just to get a little color off. That might be just the amount of color that I need. Let me see what happens. Yeah, that's too much. All right, let's go for it. It's my own little book, so if I don't like it, I don't have to look at it. But I really like it the way it is right now. So I'm putting some color on the tip of this water brush. And some color on her lips, maybe. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it anymore, because that's pretty good. So there's today's little blue book collage. It's got a page number there, which I don't mind, but I've got these tiny, tiny little labels that I just printed out. I found them in my downloads. I don't remember where they're from. There's a plain one. No, they all have writing on them. I was going to just put a label over there so I could put my date on it. I don't want the red. It's just too bright compared to what I have on the page, but I have this little one with a blue border. Okay. I don't usually put a label on. I just try to do an inconspicuous date. But there's letter or word numbers there right where I want to put my date. Five, 29, 21. Now I have 3 done in here. It's going to take a while to fill all these pages. But that's not the point. The point is to enjoy the process. I should have a page with the quote, enjoy the process. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that you were inspired by seeing the collages that I did today. And I hope that you will try your hand at collage. I don't like all of my collages. Don't be hard on yourself. Some of my collages I would like to remove from the book that they're in. But, not that they're that bad, but they kind of spoil the flipping through, like, oh, I like that, I like that, oh, I don't like that one. But, I don't like that one. So I don't like all my collages, but I enjoy the process of working on them, and I enjoy looking through the book when I'm done with it, and it's just really fun and relaxing to do, so I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. I do the collage on Saturday, but you see the video on Sunday. So I will see you then for the next weekend collage, and come back any other day during the week to see if I've put up a new video. I'm still working on strawberry journals. I've got 2 done, 2 to go. So we're still working on those. So I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and come back and see more videos, and leave me a comment and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.